Welcome back to High School Sports Zone. We've got more United Cup action for you now, this time the boys Tier 2 division of this championship. Now, if you remember back to the championship game in Tier 1, we saw the Louis-Riel senior boys team in that. They, like many other schools, entered 2 teams in this competition. The junior boys team was in the Tier 2 division. They're in one semifinal going up against St. Michael. But before we get to that, we have Franco-Cité meeting up with St. Paul.
Franco-Cité's number 18 had the first shot on goal as his long kick was gobbled up by the St. Paul keeper. Franco-Cité's number 7 made a strong defensive play and quickly brought the ball upfield where he found number 6, who made no mistake and put the Falcons up 1-0. St. Paul had a chance to tie the game up when number 8 had a free kick, but his shot sailed over the crossbar. The Falcons' number 6 tried to make it 2-0, but his shot just went wide to the left of the net. St. Paul's number 7 outworked the defender on his way to the net and found teammate number 10, and he quickly tied the score at 1 each. The Golden Bears looked to go ahead as number 14 redirected the long shot with a header, barely missing the net. Franco-Cité's number 14 then had a great chance in close, but the St. Paul keeper came up big with the save. St. Paul's number 10 had a penalty kick with no time left and buried it to give the Golden Bears a 2-1 victory over Franco-Cité as they advanced to the championship game. In the second semifinal for boys Tier 2 soccer at the United Cup, it was St. Michael's meeting Louis-Riel's junior team. Louis-Riel's number 16 shot went straight to the hands of St. Michael's keeper. Number 6 from the Rebels shot was picked up by Lions keeper. Rebels number 20 put Louis-Riel on the board with his shot from the corner, 1-0 Louis-Riel. Number 17 took it all the way to give the Rebels a 2-0 lead. St. Michael's number 12 beat the Louis-Riel keeper 2-1 Rebels. Rebels number 9 and number 12 gave a collective effort, stretching Louis-Riel's lead to 3-1. Rebels number 2's pass to number 11 led to Louis-Riel's 4th goal, 4-1 Rebels. Louis-Riel defeated St. Michael's 4-1, advancing to the Tier 2 championship game. In the Tier 2 championship, with the Louis-Riel juniors goalkeeper out of position, St. Paul's number 8 had an open net but shot wide. Louis-Riel's number 19 had a good chance to open the scoring, but St. Paul's keeper came out to make the save and his defense cleared the rebound. The Rebels would recover the ball, and number 16 found the far corner of the net to put Louis-Riel up 1-0. It didn't take long for Louis-Riel to add to their lead as number 19 beat the keeper on the short side to put the Rebels in front 2-0. St. Paul tried to get on board as number 14 had a good chance, but his shot sailed a bit high over the net. Louis-Riel's number 19 continued to apply the pressure, but his kick was handled cleanly by St. Paul's keeper. A long clearing throw from St. Paul's keeper found number 10 all alone in front of the net, but the Louis-Riel keeper shut the door. The Louis-Riel juniors defeated St. Paul 2-0 to claim the United Cup Boys Tier 2 Soccer Championship. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Ashley McDonald.
We'll take a look at junior girls volleyball highlights for you now, and in the Tier 1 division we've got an absolute cracker of a game in the Western Division between Earl of March and Franco-Ouest. Now, these two teams have been great all season long. Earl of March sits at 8-0 right now. If they win this game, they've got the division wrapped up and don't have anything to play for in their final game of the regular season. For Franco-Ouest, they've lost one game on the year. It was actually a forfeit, so I guess they didn't really lose that one. But with a victory in this game against an undefeated Earl of March team, that would leave the door open for them heading into the final game of the regular season to take first place.
First place in the Junior Girls Volleyball West Division was on the line as Franco-Ouest met Earl of March. In the first set, Earl of March's number 6, Hatashita, delivered the powerful cross-court smash to put the Lions up 14-9. A gentle volley from Franco-Ouest's number 14, Madogo, found open court and the Vikings now trailed 18-14. An overhead bump from Franco-Ouest's number 36, Sined, fooled Earl of March defenders and stayed in the play. Earl of March still in front, 20-16. Earl of March's number 1, Steshkina, came up with a timely ace to keep her Lions up, 22-17. Earl of March's Hatashita's deep spike couldn't be returned as the Lions went on to take the first set 25-22. In the second set, Earl's Steshkina came up with a block at the net, and Franco-Ouest could not recover in time. Earl of March up 12-7. The Lions' number 6, Hatashida, pounded the ball to the far corner where the Vikings couldn't reach it to put Earl of March in front 17-12. But the Vikings still had some fight in them as number 11, Illingsworth's serve couldn't be handled and the set was even at 18. The Vikings' number 15, Jetton, smashes the ball into the back of the court. Franco-Ouest once again tied the set, this time at 20 apiece. Illingworth would win the battle at the net and come up with a huge block as Franco-Ouest took the second set 25-23 to even the match at 1 set each. In the third set, Earl of March's number 7, Kulakov's cross-court smash barely stayed inside the far corner and the Lions led 13-11. The Vikings' Illingworth put her tip past the blockers and Franco-Ouest was now up by 2, 16-14. Franco-Ouest's number 44, McLean, would win the set 25-17 with her serve, and the Vikings now led 2-1. In the fourth set, Earl of March's number 1, Steshkina, delivered the smash off the blocker's fingers, and the Lions were in front 13-12. Franco-Ouest's number 11, Illingworth, made a jump at the net and tipped the ball over to tie the set at 19. The Vikings' Seinet would soon end the match with her serve as Franco-Ouest won the set 25-21 and the game 3-1. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Vic Shukla.
In another key West Division matchup, AY Jackson was riding a 5-game winning streak when they took on Longfields-Davidson Heights on Monday. It was a close match early on as AY built a small lead with number 10, Aline de la Fonte, putting up a fierce spike that caught the net, then got them the point, making it 16-14 for AY. AY continued with the spike straight to the floor from number 5, Michaela Jones, making it 20-18 for AY Jackson. Number 21, Lisa Kodko from Longfield answered with a spike to the far back of the court, tying it at 20-20. But it was AY Jackson's number 5 again, Michaela Jones, with the cross-court spike for the set point, 25-22. AY started off the second set hot with number 5, Michaela Jones, getting up for a spike off the left side's defense, making it 15-9. AY Jackson this time with some defense from number 6, Allison Cooney, showed the quick hands to get a block, making it 19-14 for AY. Longfields fought back with a nice spike from number 25, Lisa Kodgo, making it 20-15 for AY. Lisa Kodgo again spiked the open spot, this time to bring the Ravens within 1, making it 20-19 for AY. Number 6 from AY, Allison Cooney with the tip over the net, made it 24-20. AY went to take on the set 25-20. AY went on a run to start the third set with number 12, Toya Devo, serving just over the net. The Ravens couldn't handle, 16-8 for AY Jackson. Number 12, Deo again got AY the point with a dig on the right side, making it 20-13 for AY Jackson. Number 21, Lisa Kodgo from the scramble got it over the net to make it 21-17 for AY. AY Jackson answered with a block on the right side from number 6, Allison Cooney, to make it 22-17. AY then went on to take the set 25-17. AY extends their win streak to 6. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Keenan Kreller.
Franco-Cité was riding a 6-game winning streak when they met Lisgar in a junior girls volleyball East Division matchup. Number 11 for Franco, Tiana, tips it into an open spot, leading Franco-Cité 12-10. Sydney, number 15 for Franco, makes a great hit the other team can't handle. The score is 14-10 for Franco. Number 13, Gabriella, gets a point off of her serve, making the score 22-14 for Franco. Sydney, number 15, spikes it, putting it into an open spot in the back. Franco-Cité wins the first set 25-15. Number 10, Virginie, gets an ace for Franco-Cité, pushing them forward 12-5. Carly, number 5 on Lisgar, blocks the ball. Lisgar trails 7-13. Number 10, Virginie, makes a big hit. The score is 21-12 for Franco. Sophie, number 7 on Franco-Cité, gets an ace, leading Franco to win the second set, 25-13. Number 13 for Franco, Gabriella, makes a great serve. Franco is leading 18-9. Franco-Cité's number 2, Melina, spikes it, bouncing off Lisgar's number 5, Renila, to get the point. The score is 22-13 for Franco. Melina, number 2, serves and gets the final point, making Franco win the third and final set, 25-13. Franco-Cité wins 3-0. For High School Sports Zone, I'm Saphira Green.
We've got lots more highlights after the break here on High School Sports Zone. We'll continue our coverage of volleyball, this time in the junior boys division.